Let's do a battle report. Starting with the list over here, we have Lady Stoneheart. She's got 3 NCUs. She's got Thoros. She's got Ravella. She's got the Ghost. She's got Hot Pie in the Archers. She's got Gedry in the Peasants. She'll be in the Peasants. Lemon Cloak will go on the Men at Arms. And we do have a Glory Seeker in our Knights. And we're running Knights. We've got Archers. We've got Peasants. And Men at Arms as our 40 points here. Pretty standard Brotherhood list for her. And Lady Stoneheart's opponent for tonight is going to be the Free Folk, and we've got Mance Raider leading the charge with his NCUs of Craster and Lady Val. We do have the Great Walrus in those Frozen Shore Hunters. Mance will go in the Then Warriors. We've got some Raiders out there with Barak in there. He brings Hidden Traps and Stalwart to that unit. And we've got Rattleshirt in the Bone Lord's Chosen over here to put some offensive output out there. And of course, 2 War Mammoths because, well, why not, right? And there is your 40 points worth of the Free Folk. So the board is set up. We are playing Honed and Ready tonight. We've got a Castle Walls over there and a Castle Walls down here. We've got, that is considered impassable terrain. We've got 5 objective tokens out there. If you are controlling a token, your NCU has the option of jumping on that tactics board and throwing some arrows down at you at the outer 2. The center one is free from the arrows. At the end of the round, if you are on one of these objective tokens, you will get some more arrows courtesy of the castle walls. And we rolled out for terrain. We got a bog, we've got a forest over there, and a couple of low walls. So we are deployed on this side of the board. So the Brotherhood won the roll off here, forced them to deploy first over there. She chose table side over here. We've got Caitlin in her peasants, Sworn Knights. We got more peasants with Gedry, the archers, and way over there is Lemon Cloak going to fight it out for that objective over there. Coming around the side of the table, deployment was, we had just some Raiders over here at Barak. We had the Bone Lord's Chosen, Mammoth, Then Warriors, going to fight for that middle objective. We've got the Frozen Shore Hunters and a Mammoth over there, going to try to hopefully take out those archers over there. We're going to see what happens. And we are ready for round 1. So not a whole lot of action here in round 1. As you guys know, a lot of maneuvering, a lot of positioning. So we did have the Knights do a maneuver from they were over here. They maneuvered and marched over here. They found themselves really outnumbered on this side, decided to even out a little bit. There was a big game of chicken over here. The elephant decided to march up. These guys were the last ones to activate for the round because they were saving Ravella over here for the swords. They were in position to take a shot at that elephant. He had to make a decision. Was he going to kind of go back or come forward? He decided to march up and get really close to these guys. They did get a shot off with the swords from Ravella, but he only took 1 wound and passed his panic check, so he's in good shape for round. That really, again, did not work out for the Brotherhood at all. And we are ready for round 2. Oh, keep in mind, in round 1, there is no arrows on the ends here because we have not scored from these objectives yet. So we have started round 2 here, and as expected, the ghost took a shot at the elephant, put a wound or 2 on him. The elephant charged back in retaliation, almost took these guys out, but Ravella came to the rescue with one of her order tokens and discarded a card to put a couple wounds back on these guys. Then Gedry charged in, hitting the flank here. Gedry put a lot of wounds in this thing, man. He really came through with gang up. The elephant did survive. He did pay his panic check for 1 more wound. He's got 7 wounds on him right now, just barely hanging on here. And we'll see what happens if this elephant can survive or not. So round is over now. The Free Folk, through Craster and Lady Val in the bags, were able to heal that mammoth on the far end all the way back there. Let's see if I can get to him right back there. He's back almost to full health. Gedry's hanging on there. He got hit pretty hard, but he got healed back up again. Over here, Mance went up there and sat on the objective, forced Lady Stoneheart to charge him. She plucked off a couple of wounds, and he failed. I think he passed a panic check, putting out a bunch of tokens out here. He finished up. He's got 2 ranks left. The Mammoth over here wound up charging the Knights. Didn't do a whole lot, but Rattleshirt did. The Bone Lord's Chosen came in here and put 4 more wounds on them. Lem took a beating with the hidden traps from over here, plus getting zapped from the walls here at the end of the round, so he's only got 6 left over there. And the round ends with 1-1 because even though Mance is sitting on that center objective, she has more ranks than he does, so she's contesting it. And that's how it's going to end right now. All right, guys, we're starting round 3 right now. So Lady Val is going over there on the swords, and they want to play overwhelming assault. They decided, instead of giving it to the frozen shores over there, they gave it to the Bone Lord's Chosen over here. He's engaged with one other enemy, which gives him to pick 2 of these. They picked the reroll and Sundering, but look at the roll they just got. Oh my gosh, check this out. That's insane. They should have picked Critical Blow, but they didn't. They'll still get 7 hits though, which isn't bad. And we'll see if the Knights can survive this. Well, the Knights did survive. They took a bunch of wounds, but they did hang on there. They've got 4 wounds in this front rank. They're not going to play Lash Out yet. They should have, but that's only going to take off 2 wounds on these guys, or it's not worth it. They're going to hang tight, and that's how it's going to end. So crazy stuff happening in round 3. Lem had gone and charged Barack over there and almost wiped him out, but he didn't. And then that triggered, at the end of the attack, it triggered diversionary tactics, which gave the Bonesmen a free maneuver. And then, of course, he charged into Lem from the rear, wiped out Lem, got his free surge, put him back on the overtop of the objective marker, and that's kind of how that ended. So it's really bad news for these guys. Lady Stoneheart's in some serious trouble here. Boy, things are going from bad to worse for the Brotherhood, man. This mammoth, thank God they got a reroll of their charge distance, because he managed to get enough to get all the way down here, slam into him. He put out a ton of wounds. He rolled 3 6s on his charge, his Critical Blow. The Knights had a good defensive roll. They're going to survive with 1 wound. Now, they didn't fail their panic check. They didn't get the token, the panic token from the charge, because they have that card right there that prevents them from getting it. And thankfully it did, because like I said, man, they passed it. And if they had that panic token on, they probably would have had a reroll and failed it. So they're hanging on with 1 wound after this mammoth charge. Okay, so end of round 3. We got some scoring to do. Obviously, these guys on the middle there, neither side is going to score that. She has same ranks as he does. She's contesting it. Free Folk will not score the center. No one's scoring the objectives over there. Over here, the Bonesmen are on this one, and Barack's on this one. Now, he's going to die from the arrows. No way he's going to save himself from all those. But he'll score the points before that happens. So it'll be 2 points for the Free Folk, and then he'll die. But luckily, they already had this on him, which was the Endless Horde. So no one's going to pop right back out there anyways. So 2 points for the Free Folk. So we are starting round 4. Now, most of the action happened over here between the Mammoth and the Knights. The Mammoth, the Knights attacked him off the swords. Didn't quite kill him. No, wait, they did kill him. They didn't kill him. They almost got him. Then when it was the Free Folks' turn, the Mammoth with one wound left on him swung back, put some wounds on him. But when he did that, the Knights actually blocked everything, which means they automatically passed the panic test, which means the guy, the attachment on them, the Hedge Knight, who has the Stubborn Tenacity, he passed the panic check, and he put the last wound on the Mammoth. The Mammoth had that last hurrah, that like stomp thing. He put 2 wounds from that on him, and that's how that went. That's why they're stuck there, because they couldn't surge forth, because it wasn't on their attack action. And the shitty thing, too, was that they couldn't even get Rally Cry off, or the Rally Small Folk off, because it wasn't on their attack. So that's how that one ended. And then over there was a little bit of fighting over there. The Mammoth took a shot at Gedry again. Just didn't punch anything through. And we're still moving along here. The Lady Val went on the horses, which is kind of a waste of his own for her. But she wanted to retreat these show riders off, but they didn't quite make it. They only got 2 on their charge for 7, and but they're out of range of these guys for now. So that's where we are right now. So Mance went. He swung as hard as he could at Lady Stoner. He passed that first panic check on her for her visage. He was able to coordinate tactics with the Walrus over there and get battle scars. And he was able to swing away pretty hard and took away almost everything. She passed 2 panic checks, amazingly. She had a panic token on her there too. So phenomenal, which saved her Azura High. You can see that for later if she wants to. And that's it. Okay, so the round is now over. We just finished round 4. Things are looking pretty bad for the free folk in the center of the field, but the mammoth is still, I think he's at full health. And the bonesmen and the free folk raiders over there with that trapper in there, they're going to score those points. They took a bunch of hits, though. They'll score the 2, putting them at 6. And I think Lady Stoneheart's got 2 points. She's definitely fallen behind. I don't know if she can catch up in this one. The Knights really didn't want to charge over there and deal with those guys. And yeah, that's where we are. Oh, they did bleed off their tokens on, but the realm remains, both these guys, to restore the 3 wounds on them or whatever it was. All right, fans, I think this is pretty much over. Mance right now has 8 points. She's got 4. And now the Brotherhood goes first in round 6 coming up. We haven't cleared the board yet. Moving to round 6, I mean, even if they go to the swords and they somehow kill these guys, that's only a point for them. A point there. I don't think Gedry's going to finish off that mammoth. Maybe they could finish the mammoth off with some help from the archers. Maybe 1, 2... Maybe they charge over here to get 3. It's really, I don't know, man. I mean, we'll play it out and see, but a lot of good things have to happen here. That's going to do it, folks. It's going to finish at 9-9 for both sides. Basically, Stoneheart pulled off the big one at the end here. So it really started over here. It was right here next to the Knights. They were able to zap out the Fens, swoop out, surge. Later on, they were able to charge and kill the raiders that were here. But they had Endless Horde on them, so the new ones came up over here and just contested this spot anyways. So that all went off. The mammoth was killed by the archers over there. Gedry was able to sneak on that objective token. He died, though, at the end when the arrows came down. I just hadn't pulled the models off yet. And that's how it's all going to end up, man. So it looks better for the Brotherhood than it actually was. But yeah, the Mance Raider held on. It's going to be a tie game here at the end. So yeah, she pulled it back from the brink of death to force a tie here. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.